Hello. Thanks for coming. Some more stuff from this box. Let's be careful also, because this box is holding two of my lights that I added down here. And I'm not sure if once I get everything out of here, if the lights might not be too heavy and the box might move. I don't. I'm hoping not. I am hoping not. As I say, I want to move this box. But I think I will use it to put things in to send away to Richard. Alright. Forget. Lots of stuff indeed. I think there are things that he would benefit from. Perhaps. Ooh. That's strange. But what is strange here? Anyway, once I get this sorted out, I'll of course have to move. I'll have to move the lights because I don't want the box there. It's in the way. It's in the way. It's in the way. So we do have an interesting assortment of things, including, now, you know, I don't know if you do this, but you know, you run into a thing that plugs into a car thing, and you find that whatever the thing is, it's died, but you have the 12-volt plug thing. It's in perfect shape. It's beautiful. So what you do, you cut the wires off and hold on to it. Why? Because of course at some point you'll be able to fix something else. And I've done this a whole lot of times. And have I ever used one to fix something else? No. Back in the box. And while I'm here, I'm going to toss some more. Whoa! What happened there? I didn't think I hit anything there. I don't know why that flickered. I just don't know. So I'm going to put more things in the box so it can go. Okay. So, strange paper. Oh, stop spill gas. Okay. I think this was on this. Here's another funnel. I will clean this. This has a filter. And I think this thing. So anyway, it's crap now. So it can go in the bag from the pump, and it can go in the recycling, and that can go upstairs and get cleaned, and then I'll see. Here is a teeny tiny little pot, and it has remnants of what looks like green paint. I'm suspecting this was used because it's kind of green and stuff. There was this stuff, and it's still probably around, some kind of preservative where things, or maybe it was used as like a paint thing. Anyway, you know what? It is cute. It's very, it has patina. But I think it can go into that box because I don't think I'll use it here. Well, these are bits of rubber. Kind of stuff they might have been used something in car things to help seal things or do whatever. Anyway, there's 3 of them. They don't have an adhesive on them, but they could be handy. somebody who has a trailer or something or whatever. So here is a clearance marker map that would be good on a trailer. All it is it's a light. And it screws on, it has wires, it has a bulb. And trailers often have a lot of these. And I think Richard has a lot of trailers. Look here. Here we have an accessory plug. And it has not bare wires, but connectors that you can just plug into. And 12 volts for a car. Works off a cigarette lighter. I think I have two. We'll pass that along. Here is another little funnel. I'll clean it before deciding. Now it's funny. I found before. I had found a flashlight before, and it still worked. And I thought, boy, it's weird. It doesn't have any sort of glass in front of it. I think that's what it's for. I found this completely different place, completely different everything, but that is the head that's supposed to be on it. Hey, cute. That's all. So we'll set that aside with Halloween things. Alright, now here is another Cheez Whiz jar, and it has bolts and things and stuff. And a bag. Things. I think somehow these might have been things that I had gathered and used for trike things. Now here's a great saving opportunity. Okay, when I say trike things, I have an old Harley. Look, here's a Cheez Whiz jar. Here's a Cheez Whiz jar. But this one has a nice label to it. I'll take all this stuff. Put it in there. Put this in here. And even though these jars are still around and still interesting and still good for storing stuff, this one, if it'll fit in the bag, and even if it won't, it's going away. And today is recycling day, and I bet you they haven't taken it. So this too will go to the garage. Now here's something you don't see every day. It's a vintage kickstand for a bicycle. Well, and it's still got some kick. Oh yeah. So I did find another box with bicycle things. And in fact, look for somebody who's into old bicycles for such things. I don't imagine that they use such things today. I don't, but I don't know. And here, this is something else I'm going to send off to Richard. It looks filthy, it looks dirty, but it's a battery warmer, or a battery blanket, made by Canadian Tire, 50 watts. And when you live far in the north, and in the winter, batteries can get into some trouble when you get really cold. So you put this around it, it takes a regular plug, and before the cold, vicious night, you wrap it, or leave it. Actually, most people just leave it in. Loosen or remove battery holder bolts. Wash off sides of battery, wipe dry. Wrap blanket around battery, this side out. Pull tight at corners and tie with tape provided. Tighten the battery hold down. Yeah, so basically, the idea is it's supposed to be like a permanent installation. And you run the cord to the front of the grill, taping where necessary. So you can, when you want to, use it. Now, does it work? I don't know. I know it did, because I used it. Alright, back to the box. Here. Well, here's the thing. I think it would have come from one of my cars. It's a Pontiac insert for a hubcap thing. And it does have some crud on it. But I think before I pass it on or do whatever, I will just throw it in with the dishwashing stuff. And look, here's another 12-volt plug. Probably fine with a thing you can plug in. And is it beautiful? Is it magically? Does it work? Yes, we'll ever use it. I always thought so. But no. And here, for somebody else who lives in the north and who has trailers and things and stuff, and even just to mark, well, anything that you don't want somebody to run into. Reflectors. So they can go back in the box with Richard. Here, hockey puck. Nothing special, nothing weird. What's it say? Made in Czechoslovakia. Anyway, Richard used to. I don't think he does anymore. Coach the hockey team, so I'll send it away. Now here is a very vintage flashlight. I would take D-size batteries. It would. I don't think that's going to be very helpful. I can tell there's no batteries in it by the feel of it. Boy, this is serious. It's funny how they always said, oh yeah, don't put your batteries in when you go camping the right way, because somehow your light will get turned on in your luggage. And even though you're like, oh, that won't happen, yeah, it will. It generally did. All right. I will ponder that. I have other flashlights I will go through. Now here's an interesting thing, but I don't know why it's or how or what it was on, but it's a thermometer thing. And it's got red stuff in it. But it's kind of, oh yeah, there it is. If you hold it just right, you can see. And now that I've got my thumb on it, it's going up. But I don't have the thing, so I guess it's going up. I'm sure it wasn't something you were just sticking in your mouth. It has no readings on it, no whatever. So I'm going to very carefully place it back in the box. Now this I will take upstairs and clean. There were things in the old days called crispers, and this is the top of one. And I found another, which I am going to clean, but the top is too big. I think this might be the right one. But here, of course, this is for a toolbox. Or you put stuff in the bottom, you put this on the top, and you have stuff you have easy access to when you open it. Beautiful. It's beautiful. But where's the toolbox? I don't know. And here, this is kind of cool, and if there was metal on any card, this is a hard to open. It's a hide key thing. So, you can pull it on. Oh, okay. Okay, so you can put a key in it. It's got a magnetic thing. You can hide it away for people who know where it is. Oh, the magnet works. People who know where it is, it's all good. And they can access whatever. A lot of people with cottages and things use stuff like this. Now here, are some nuts. So to take care of your nuts. This looks like, more trike potential stuff. Or this tubing stuff is heat shrink stuff. We put it on something, and then you apply heat, and it will shrink to fasten. Anyway, I'm going to. There's a bunch of little bits and pieces in here. I'm pretty sure they're all trike things, so I will put all this stuff in there. And someday I will investigate. I shall. Oh, wait a sec. Now, the idea of having them in a glass thing is not necessarily always good because it can break. But anyway, sitting on a shelf, it's not bad. Here's a little thing now. This also is a good thing to hold parts with. I will clean it. That's when you're working on something to just throw everything in, so you're sure you don't have anything here. Oh, not weird. Here's the thing. I'm going to put this in the same jar. If love three-wheeling. And I don't know where they came about it, but Richard and my dad years ago found some of these. And of course, for we who used and rode old three-wheelers, not like the off-road kind, like the old police kind, it was kind of cool. But here is another hide key thing. Cool. And look, it's more seriously sticky aluminum tape. Beautiful. I will use it for something back here. Oh, this could be a hole. Who knows? It's a Folgers coffee can. But what's inside of it? All kinds of things. Look, it's a clip that you could use to attach to a battery. Here's some ends for crimping. Oh, I don't want to do this, but I will. I will do it. I have this lid here. This could also, oh yes, this is definitely trike stuff. Definitely. What do we have here? Oh yeah. Spade things for connectors. Yeah, see the other thing about, oh yeah, little connectors. Ah, connectors, yeah. The other thing about, right now, motorcycles and things and stuff, and the same with cars, is my grandfather who taught auto mechanics. So, you know, you're not just, it's not just engines, there's a whole electrical system. Look, extra little things for spark plug things. I did have a kit to make my screw grab. Yeah, well, I think that's pretty screwed. Screw grab is stuff, and it's also like Loctite, where you put things, oh yeah, spark plug thing, put things in, or you put screws in, or bolts, or whatever, and because you're working on something that shakes a lot, it's basically like a special glue to make sure that the bolts don't shake themselves free. Very handy stuff, especially when dealing with vintage old motorcycle things. Now here is another one. Oh, that's a switch. Oh, yeah, this is definitely trike stuff. Definitely. Oh yeah, there's a little brake switch thing. Okay. So mostly all of this is going to go back in here, and I'll keep it. I'll take it to the garage and put it in there for things. Now this is useless. So behold, I'm getting rid of something. Ah, it's gone. Okay. Now, so very careful. If I'm dropping anything, it's going to get on my foot. In there. It's good. It's beautiful. And it's in a Folgers can, which in some ways is safer than no Cheez Whiz jar. Oh, there's another thing. So that box is empty, and now it's starting to fill up with stuff to go. I will find the other stuff to go. So I do need to move the box. And this thing, this is a hook. It screws in. Typically we drill a hole first, but sometimes depending on the wood you don't need to. But this might be a good thing. I've got a lot of plants outside. I've been thinking of a place that I might hang one. And I was like, oh, I wish I kind of had a thing like this. Mind you, it doesn't have to be a thing like this. It could have a hole because they have a hook on them. But we'll see. So more things to wash. More things to take to the garage. And you know what? This thing here, I think I sure can make use of that. I think it can. There we go. So meet again. Have a lovely, lovely day. Bye for now. Oh, come on, funnels. More funnels. More funnels. See ya.